Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today I am so excited because we are going to be doing a full face of Dior makeup. I did go ahead and pick up several pieces from the spring collection. We are going to be using the gorgeous pink Lollipop Eye Quad. Definitely felt those spring vibes, so picked up that. They also launched new shades in the Dior lip oils that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I also picked up the Backstage Rosy Glow blush in the ultra pink shade. We are definitely going to be vibing on pink today, one of my favorite colors ever. I did pick up the new Forever Skin Perfect bronzer. I was so excited about this launch, and I did pick up another shade in the Skin Perfect foundation stick. This is an amazing foundation. And I couldn't help myself. I picked up the Forever Glow Maximizer in the new limited edition spring color. This is called Sugar Icing. Just had to check that out. So if you are interested in seeing how I created this look using all Dior, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay. We desperately need to put some makeup on this face, and I am so excited because we have some beautiful new Dior goodies. The spring collection has launched, and yep, I had to order some from Dior.com. I always love to order directly because you get little extra goodies. So I did pick up a new shade in the Dior Forever Skin Perfect foundation. I had originally picked up 2.5, and I think I am more a true 2 in. That is what all of you have told me. So we are going to be using that today. And yep, I did pick up the new bronzer stick. I love the formula of these stick products. They're just so creamy and dreamy. So I did pick this one up in the 2 Fair for the winter. I was kind of in between 2 and 3, but went with 2. There is a new Dior Glow Maximizer, and this one is in Sugar Icing. And this one kind of made me laugh. It is a little bit like minty or blue. So this is going to be so interesting to use. But you know, if you've watched my channel, I'm a little bit obsessed with these little maximizers. They're so pretty here. And I picked up the Backstage Rosy Glow stick. I'm a little bit excited about this as well. So the new shade that they have for spring, check this out. Look at that, is Ultra Pink. So, ooh, look at this gorgeousness right here. I cannot wait to try this out. We are going to go all pink today. And yep, then I did pick up the limited edition, the eyeshadow palette in, is it Pink Lollipop or just Lollipop? Pink Lollipop. Let's take a look at this. I'm so, oh my gosh. Okay, I am embracing pink. Hold on, let's take a beautiful look at this. I just couldn't resist. It just looked so pretty. And although we are in the depths of winter right now, I am ready for spring. So love all the new goodies. And then of course, anytime you order from Dior.com, you get some little extra goodies and samples. And I got Oud Espafon. This is such a good scent, as well as the Dior Capture Treatment. And I noticed that they have a gift with purchase when you order now. So I'll leave all that information down below. I forgot to put the little code when I was ordering, so I missed out on that, but you all don't have to. Okay, I am going to clip my hair back away from my face real quick. Okay, to start, we are going to use one of my favorite products ever. This is the Forever Glow Star Filter. I have this in the shade 2, and this is a glowy primer base, but I often use this just with concealer. So I am going to take a pump of this gorgeousness here, and then we are going to put this on my skin. It just evens everything out, and the 2 shade is just sort of perfect for my skin tone. Give me a little bit of brightness and glowiness on the skin here. I'm even gonna put a little bit underneath my eyes right here. And then we're going to be using the amazing Forever Skin Perfect foundation stick. And again, I finally picked it up in the shade 2N. Now, what I learned about using this product, a little goes a long way. So what I like to do is I like to put a little bit on my hand right here. And I'm just going to thin it out with just a little bit of moisturizer here, and then I'm going to paint this on. Then you can kind of build it up. It is such a beautiful product, but the first time I used it, I like took the stick and I was like boom, 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 and I had so much, like it was a lot of makeup. So the beauty of this product is that you can slowly build it up, but a little goes a long way. Definitely think 2N is the perfect match. And just taking my time to perfect the skin. Now you can use this, it's perfect because you can use it as concealer as well as foundation. It is such a versatile product, and it's just so creamy and dreamy. That's what I'm saying. All of these stick products that they've made have just had the best easy to use texture. So if you are like myself and you're not like a pro makeup artist, you don't need to be, because these just blend in like a dream. Okay, I'm feeling better already. And then I'm gonna use the new stick bronzer here. I'm so excited about this. And this is the shade Too Fair. And I think it's just sort of perfect. It's gonna add a little bit of warmth to the face, but not too much. And I'm gonna be using this instead of the contour today. I just kind of want to give this a little try. Kind of giving a little bronze here. And I just said don't use the stick directly, but these blend out so well that feel like I can get away with that. Ooh, okay. I am loving the way this blends out so beautifully on the skin here. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this, and we're going to go up into the hairline. And I got a little telltale gray. I'm getting my hair done in a couple weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and put that bronzer, kind of push it towards those little grays at the side. That's a little trick somebody told me, is you can use your bronzer to kind of get by. I'm going to go anywhere the sun would naturally hit, kind of the bridge of my nose here. then I like to take a little bit of these products and sculpt out underneath my chin. Just bring it down my neck right here. I really, really like this product. Giving me a little bit of warmth, not too much. Again, it's kind of actually winter here. Although I want it to be spring. It's actually like been pretty but cold here. And I'm just kind of tapping in a little bit of this all over the face. We can always add more. Okay, we have evened out the skin. We have warmed it up a bit. And now I definitely want to add a little bit of life to my skin. And I'm so excited to use the Backstage Rosy Glow Stick. This one is in Ultra Pink. Now, one of the other ones I have is Toffee, which is just a really neutral, kind of pretty color, but these are so sheer and just so gorgeous. I love them. And what I'm gonna do is put this a little higher up right here. We're gonna get a little bit of flush here. And then I am just blending this in to the skin. Oh, wow. I really like this color. Now, I was watching someone the other day do her makeup, and she like put the blush like really close to her eyes. It really looked good on her. I know I need to put my blush up higher to lift the face, but I laughed. It was like almost like right directly underneath, but it did look good. I'm just gonna kind of add a little bit here. Okay, we've got a nice little flush going on the skin. What I'm gonna do is just keep it like this for now, and we'll do the eyes, and we can always come back and add more if we need to. Okay, we're definitely gonna do a very beautiful pink bright look today. And what I'm gonna start with is this light pink right here. And of course, this has this beautiful embossed Dior for spring, super pretty. And I am just going to place that all over the eye. Now, although I like pink radiant looks, a little goes a long way on my eyes, so I'm gonna just be kind of doing it the way I would wear it, not too editorial, because sometimes pink can pick up the pink in my lower lash line and make me look sick. So we are going to do a light-handed pink look, but I think it's gonna turn out so pretty. Okay, so just a little wash of the soft, almost like ballet pink. Then I'm coming over to this shade over here. That is so pretty. It's almost more like lilac pink, I would say. And I'm just going pretty little wash all over the eye. It's pretty. It has this sort of pinky purple tone to it. Okay, now kind of going to add a little bit of depth over to this shade right over here. I still want to add a little bit more to that crease. Ooh, that's so pretty. Can you see that? They all are just playing so well together. So right there, that is kind of turning out a little more purpley. I really like that color. Now these are all sort of frosty shades. This is not necessarily any matte. Let's see if this deeper pink look, it's kind of giving me a retro feel, kind of fun. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this guy over here. This is the deepest color of them all. And again, I am still wanting to add a little bit of depth. So this, I'm really kind of going in right here. And this is taking this into a really pretty pinky purple look with this shade right here. Starting out light-handed, we can always build. Coming in with a fluffy brush. Now I did wash this, it just has like a little residue. And just blending everything. And it's funny, it's got this really pretty pop shade here. Oh, but I feel like I've already got a lot of frostiness on, but I am gonna put a little bit of that in that inner, because that's more like a pop shade, bringing that kind of to the iris area. Okay, we've got this really fun sort of radiant wash of pink on the eyes. I do feel like I need to put a little matte shade for myself. So I pulled out my Dior Forever nude bronzer in the shade 20, which is medium matte. Definitely need just something to kind of tamp down this prettiness. Like, it's very pretty, fun, frosty eye look, but I just need a little bit of depth here. So I don't want to take away from the fun. I just want to give myself a little bit of depth on the eyes here. I think it'll totally work with the overall look. And this is definitely like fun retro look. And I'm actually going to add a little bit of the pink tones kind of underneath my lash line to connect everything. So I just kind of took a little dip of all three of those shades here. And I'm using that as my liner, just a little bit here. Okay, we are gonna really focus on the lashes here. I'm gonna start with the Dior Show Maximizer 3D. This is the priming mascara. And honestly, anytime I use this, like, I love the way my lashes look. And I need to do this more often because it doesn't take that much time, but it really coats the lashes here. And just makes them so fluffy and gives them the wow factor. So I'm going to put that on first. You kind of want to let it dry just a bit already, just with the lightness. Boom, my Okay, we have that pink lollipop look on, and now we are gonna check out this sugar icing, the Forever Glow Maximizer. And this looks again sort of retro, like I'm getting 60s vibes from this whole collection, but kind of in a fun way. So makeup is supposed to be fun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a couple dots of the sugar icing, and I'm actually gonna put just a tad right up into my brow bone here. And let's see what this is gonna look like. And all of these are sort of sheer. I figured that it was gonna, you know, kind of look pretty here. This one has sort of a holographic look to it, the sugar icing. I know green can seem intimidating, or mint, but again, I kind of figured these are fun. All of the ones I have, I love, and it just gives you that really pretty glass skin look. Super pretty. That really is pretty. It mixes in well with the ultra pink, to be honest with you. I'm going to add a little bit more of the blush just for fun, because we're doing the full ultra pink lollipop look today. A little bit. Ooh, we're just doing it up. Pink, pink, pink. And then I'm gonna add one of the new lip oils. Okay, I feel like I am glowing today. And then we're gonna finish off the lips with the lip oil. And I wanted the ultra pink one, but it had sold out. So I'm just using the pink because that's perfect finishing touch. I love these. They feel so plush and so luxe on the lips. And they have such beautiful colors. I have a couple more that I want to pick up. I think there was like a candy one that looks so pretty. They had that minty green, the sugar icing one that I kind of used on the cheeks as well. That one looks super interesting. When I was shopping, some of the stuff was already sold out. And I like to shop at Dior.com because I always get complimentary goodies. I also love it because they often will have an option for you to pick up perfumes from their Privé line that lets you try before you buy, because if you're like myself and you don't live near a Dior boutique, but you're interested in the Privé line, that's a great way. Like, you get lots of fun goodies when ordering, and it always comes in the most beautiful packaging. I know it sounds silly, but I often save my Dior boxes and I use them as storage because they're so beautiful. I have a hard time throwing them away. So if you're like myself, it's kind of a good way to, like, you know, organize your makeup. Keeping those pretty boxes, I just feel like it adds a little extra touch to my organization. Okay, so this is the look that I have created using that pink look, I should say, that pink lollipop eye quad, just that little ultra pink and then that sugar icing. Definitely having kind of spring fun vibes. Definitely retro is what I'm thinking. It has sort of that pretty frosted look, but I think it works. And then of course we're going to end with a Dior perfume, and today I'm going to put on Rouge Trafalgar. I just wanted something pink to go along with this. I love this one. I haven't worn it in quite some time, and it is absolutely gorgeous. This is a gorgeous fruity floral scent. This has notes of raspberry and black currant. This has some clean patchouli and musks in it. It is truly sort of a velvety, enveloping, fruity floral. A lot of times people think that fruity florals are for younger, a younger crowd, I should say. This is an adult fruity floral. It is absolutely stunning. If you gravitate towards those fruity florals, you like a little bit of patchouli in your scent, do not be scared of patchouli. Oftentimes patchouli can add like a cleanness to your fragrances, like kind of a freshness. There's sort of the earthy patchouli, but then the patchouli also can come across as clean. And with this one, I'm getting that fresh patchouli. The musks are kind of enveloping. And then I really love that kind of vibrant raspberry note. It's kind of reminding me of this overall pink lollipop look. Just a really fun fruity floral. I picked this up when it first launched and I absolutely fell in love with it. It's a great year-rounder scent and I just thought it kind of went along with the overall look from Dior. So this is my final look using all Dior products. As usual, I love to hear from you. Did you pick up any of this collection? Are you going to? If you're going to pick up this collection, I highly recommend shopping at Dior.com. I always love to get the complimentary goodies. I love the packaging, and I've got a code that they're doing a gift with purchase that I missed out on, but you don't have to. So I'll leave that down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with another video soon.